morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Stitch and Stacy. Today I wanted to do a fun project. This is one of my latest creations. However, I do have to give credit to a portion of this, about right here to here, to a magazine that I have that I absolutely love. In order to get this monkey beanie to fit properly in the manner I wanted it to fit, I did a little bit of adjusting, and then the rest of it is my design. As you can tell, I used a rose color to do the border part of the puff stitches, the puff stitch on the top and the ears. Then I used a tan color, and then I also used a little bit of a darker tan color. This should fit anywhere between, I would say, a 9-month-old and maybe a 2-year-old. The reason I say that, it is stretchy. It will fit a variety of ages, and it is negotiable with size. It will work with you, and you can change the sizes on it by changing your crochet hook, your yarn, and just doing a little bit of adjusting. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to do this beanie. We're going to do it in respect to a boy, because this I did for a girl. Okay, so you will need 3 different balls of yarn. I'm going to do the blue in place of my pink. I'm going to use the darker tan in place of the light tan, and then I'm going to use the dark brown in place of the middle shade brown that I have. And the only reason I change up my colors so much is because you see what this looks like in these shades. I love to work with color. I love to see what works and what doesn't work, and I like for you to see the same pattern in the colors in which I am doing my pattern, or what I did in my pattern here, and the colors that I'm going to be doing the same pattern in the other colors that I've chosen. So you get 2 different effects, not just one. Okay, so you're going to need your scissors, your tapestry needle, and of course your stitch marker. You're going to need a 4mm crochet hook, and if you don't have a stitch marker, you can get a contrasting color. Like for this beanie, I could have used blue and cut it to about a 2-inch, and you can use that as well. Nothing fancy. So what we're going to do, this will be in several different parts of a video, so just bear with me with that. And also, you're going to be working in a continuous round, so I will be working in a slower pace due to the fact that you work in continual rounds, and for the first couple rows, it is a little bit more difficult to find your stitches. Okay. Now, what we're going to do first of all is we're going to do our slip knot. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit while we do this part. Okay, we're going to chain 4, and I would advise you to do them loosely. There's 2, there's 3, and then there's 4. You're going to join with a slip stitch at the beginning. Okay, what you need to do here is you need to go back into this same stitch that you just slip stitched in and do 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. Alright, then your next chain, which is right here, you want to do 1. Your next chain will be right here. You want to do 2. And what we're doing 2 for, and I will be doing a video on this, I don't believe I've had the chance to do it yet, that's called an increase. Anytime you put more than one stitch into another stitch, it's called an increase. Anytime you put 2, 3, 4, etc. into another stitch, you're doing an increase, which is going to enable your project to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that is how you increase in size. Okay, so we did 2 here. And in this next one, you're going to do 1. Alright. Now, just bear with me. I do have to read my instructions. What you're going to end up with is 6. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so like I said, let's back up out of that. Go back here to the beginning, and sometimes you have to work with it, guys, to figure out exactly what you're doing here. And I do this on camera so you can figure out how to make, you know, correct yourself if you need to. So we're back in this same one. So we'll do 2 here, 1 here, two here, and then this last one you will do 1. Let's get that in there straight. Okay, now guys, go back and count. So you should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Just a little adjustment. So yep, that's right. Alright, in round 2 you're going to do 2 single crochet in the next and then 1 in the next. You're going to do this a total of 3 times for 9 stitches. So in this stitch right here, you're going to do 2 single crochet. So there's 1, 2. The next one will be 1. The next one will be 2. The next one will be 1. The next one will be 2. And then the next one will be 1. Okay guys, one thing I did forget to tell you is to use your stitch marker. I'm not used to using stitch markers very much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have 9. Take your stitch marker once you have that 9 and put that right there in that stitch. Okay, so at this point we have 9. And I'm going to mark myself as I'm doing this so I don't get confused. Alright, round 3. We will do 2 single crochet in the next and then single in the next. You'll do that a total of 4 times. And then 2 stitches in the last for 14 stitches. Okay, so your next one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right here. So you're going to put 2 here, and then 1, then 2, and then 1, then 2, then 1, 2, and 1. Alright, you should be up to your stitch marker. Take that out and you're going to do your final 2 for that round. Just like that. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to count to make sure you have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, we do. Take your stitch marker, put it right back in that one that you're in now. I'm sorry guys, sometimes I like to have fun when I'm doing my videos, and I think it's funny when I get tongue-tied. Alright, I'm going to mark out round 3. Round 4. You're going to do 2 single crochet in the next, and then single crochet in the next for a total of 7 times, and you're going to have a total of 21 stitches. Okay, so let's do 2 here. And then 1, 2, and 1, 2. So these are called increases, and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2. Let's count before we try to finish this up. Remove your stitch marker. You should have 21, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then the last one will be the 21, which was perfect. And also, guys, if you like for the increase, and sometimes you may have difficulty remembering certain things, get you a notepad. I have 4 different logbooks that I keep up with things that I have a hard time remembering, things I want to note. Just keep yourself a journal. Keep up with the things that you have a hard time with, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I've been crocheting for almost a year now, and there's still things that I don't know. There'll be things that you don't know for years, or have a hard time with. So just keep yourself a written journal, and if you know, there's something that you have a difficulty with, note it down and go back and review it as you need to, and just you know, just log in your work. And it's just always a good idea to take notes. Alright, so we have our 21 stitches, row 5. This time it's going to change up a bit. You're going to do 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches 7 times for 28 stitches. So what that means is you're, oh Lord of mercy, better mark that back. I'll lose my place. Alright, you're going to do 2 here. So you're doing this as an increase. And then you're going to do 1 and 1. So you're basically going to increase in every 3rd stitch. So 2 here. 1 in the next. And 1 in the next. Let me pull my thing back a little bit here. Okay. So then we're going to go back to 2. Okay, and then 1 in the next, 1 in the next. Okay, then you go back to 2, then 1 in each of these next 2 stitches. So 2 here, then 1 and 1. So 2, so 1 and 1. So 2, then 1. Take that marker out, and 1. What you want to do, you want to count, make sure you have 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8. Yep, I have 28. I mean, I'm so happy when I work in rounds. Sometimes I have a difficulty with the stitches. That's kind of one of my weaknesses, but I seem to have that pretty well under control this morning, and I'm happy. Okay, now round 6, you're going to do 2 single crochet in the next, and single crochet in the next 6. So let me turn my stitch marker around. So, alright, in the next, you're going to do that 4 times for a total of 32 stitches. Okay, so you're going to make sure we're okay. So then the next one, you're going to do 2. Okay. And then you're going to do 6 single stitches in the next single stitches. So there's 2, 3, 4, that was 5, and 6. And then you're going to go back to your increase, which is going to be 2. And then you're going to start over. You're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then you're going to do an increase of 2. Then you're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let me unroll here some. I have to be careful with my balls of yarn around here. Candy sees them, she'll start rolling them. Alright, so we're here to our 6 singles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so let's count. Take that stitch marker out, let's count. You should have a total of 32. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, just like I figured. And then the last one is going to be 1. Okay, that was your last single crochet. I always like to stop before my last stitch to make sure that I've got those correct. Okay, so you have your total of 32 stitches. Round 7, you're going to do 2 single crochet in the next single crochet, and you're going to do single crochet in the next 7. You're going to do that 4 times for a total of 36. So we're going to start off with 2. Then in our next 7 that we already have, you're going to do a single crochet in each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, then you're going to do your increase in the next stitch, which is 2 in the same. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, then you do your increase. So it's 2 in the same stitch, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do your increase. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we're going to put that stitch marker right back in there. So you should have 36. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so I have 36 stitches. Alright, now round 8, I'm going to show you, basically it's going to be the same thing, and then I'm going to cut the video, and then I'll come back as soon as we're done with round 8. Okay, so in this next round you're going to do 2 single crochet in the next, then you're going to do 8 single crochet in the next 8. So you're going to do 2, and then in one stitch, and then you're going to do 8 singles and then 2, 8 singles and then 2. Okay, so once I've completed that, I'll be right back with you.